Hi. This is my first real periscope, so I'm trying this out. But I wanted to talk about what I made this morning. I've been up since 6. It is almost 9. I've been cooking up a storm. I might flip this around, but I haven't showered. Let's see if I can do that. This is me. Um, So I wanted to talk about what I've made this morning. I cook for somebody I work with. If everybody can hear me, I hope this works because I've actually got my Bluetooth earbuds on. So anyway, I've been cooking for somebody who's not a trim healthy mama. That is the food style that I think you guys can hear me because I see hearts. That is the food style that I follow. I give her meals, and I do it only 4 days a week, but I bring it to her 2 days and then another 2 days. So I give her 3 meals each day, and so I do it on Tuesdays. Well, this week's a different week, so that's throwing me. But normally I do it Tuesdays, and I bring her meals to her for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and 3 meals a day, which includes lunch, snack, and dinner. And so there's 6 meals I bring those days. And then I bring Friday mornings, I bring her in the same exact thing. 6 more meals total: lunch, snack, and dinner. Um, I She pays me, which is nice. She is not a Trim Healthy Mama follower, but it's still, I cook this way. It's a healthy way of eating. She said she's noticed some loosening of her clothes. She hasn't told me she weighs any less, but she said she bought a smaller size dress last week, so that's kind of a good thing. But anyway, so I made this white, let's see what it's called. It's from the blog alldayidreamaboutfood.com, and it's called Paleo Caramelized White Onion Pizza. Oh, sorry to see you go. Sorry, that's not cutting out. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. But anyway, this pizza is the Caramelized Onion White Pizza, I think it's called. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Take you. Let me open my iPad. So I use the Plan to Eat. I don't know if you can see that I use the Plan to Eat service, which is awesome. And it helps me keep everything organized. But yeah, it's called the Paleo Caramelized White Onion Pizza, dairy-free. That's the thing. She has told me some of her preferences. She is dairy-free, and that's thrown me a curveball because my husband is a cheeseaholic, cheddar specifically, and cheddar is her worst thing. So I'm kind of stretching and learning some new things and kind of playing and looking for recipes I wouldn't normally make. So I've been making a lot of new, but let me turn that off. Let's see, let's go over here. I label everything for her. I made the dirty rice from the Coors family blog called Dirt. I spelled it different for her. She doesn't know anything about E's and S's. So I made two of the dirty rices, which includes red beans. I just used some pre-cooked shredded chicken, and it's a Cajun flavor. I've never made it before, so I'm kind of excited. I have some in my refrigerator for later. I made the salmon bisque soup, and I have a funny story. It's a funny story. I accidentally made butternut squash. Last week I was intending to make a spaghetti squash, and I pulled it out of the oven and I thought, this isn't spaghetti squash. Well, I bought the wrong thing and I'd already made it. So I needed to figure out what I needed to make with the butternut squash. I've got the old Trim Healthy Mama book, and I went looking and I remembered that the Harvest salmon bisque is in there because I'd made it a long time ago, and frankly I'm not a fish lover, which is hilarious.
And so I thought that was kind of fun.
Even went looking for something salmon. I kept a little bit back for myself, but I thought, oh, I'll make that because I have butternut squash. I still have a lot more butternut squash. I only made her and I one portion. But with all that said, I accidentally made the butternut squash, had to run to the store still and get a spaghetti squash because of the recipe I made last week. And I burnt myself really badly on my arm making that stupid butternut squash. So that is becoming the vein. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it all. So I'm not the biggest fan of, I don't mind butternut squash, but I'm trying to figure that out.
Making or that I made is this Asian gold soup. It's also salmon, which is funny. In fact, I bought this Costco pink salmon wild. They're 6-ounce cans, and I grabbed it thinking I know I need to incorporate more salmon in my life, so I just happened to make both of these soups. That Asian gold soup, sorry if I'm jiggly, guys, is from the brand new Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, and let's see, it's on page 124, the Asian gold soup. So, and that's a single serve. There's a nice amount of recipes that are single serve. That soup calls for coconut milk. Well, the recipe's right here. Coconut milk, broth, and some spices. The only thing I didn't have, because I kind of did this on the fly this morning, was some fish sauce. I do need to pick up fish sauce. I've been watching Nom Nom Paleo periscopes, and she uses a lot of fish sauce, and it all looks yummy, and I thought, I gotta just try it. The other thing I've made, because I give her a snack, these peach muffins. Let me pull this off. So that's also in the brand new cookbook. Let's see here. I've got it. Just peachy muffins on page 286. I made those last week. It calls for, I don't remember, makes 12 very large or 16 medium muffins. So I actually made the batter and put it in my muffin tin, and then I had so much extra batter, and I didn't want to wait for them to cool off or take them out of the muffin tin. I only have the one muffin tin, and so I put them in a bunch of these glass bowls that I just showed you, and I baked them. So they're kind of a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I was able to use them. And then my other thing, let's see, I showed you the dirty rice, the salmon bisque, the Asian gold soup, and the peachy muffins. And then there's no chicken. The caramelized white pizza. Now, Cody, who I'm cooking for, can have goat cheese. That's the only cheese that really works. So I actually, the recipe didn't call for it, but I put just a tiny bit of goat cheese on there. So I'm going to slice this up and get this ready for her. I still need to figure out what snack I've been doing. She doesn't mind a lot of hard-boiled eggs. I don't have any cooked, and I have to, let's see, it's 9 o'clock here, Mountain Time. I don't have any hard-boiled eggs made, so I'm going to have to figure out another snack. I don't know, I'll come up with a lot of stuff. I've got just too many products, and my husband gets so mad because I keep buying products. So I've got something I can make at all times. In fact, this is my crazy pantry cupboard, and then down in here I have a pull-out drawer of just a ton of jars. I might make the chocolate cake, the master mix. I write on there what it is. It's an FP, and I mix up egg whites and just some water and stuff. So I might do that for her, and that'll just make it easy, and it's ready, and I can have one more snack for her. I don't know. She doesn't mind that I make her sugar-free things, but it's been good. Her restrictions that have held me back, well, not hold me back, it's challenging me.
She is dairy free. She doesn't like black olives. She won't do any hot dogs, which is fine with me. We do have all beef hot dogs, but it's not like I need to do that. And then let me think, are those her restrictions? No hot dogs. She's learning to like sausage. I made her I made her egg roll in a bowl with pork sausage, and she really liked that. So I just make things that my family loves. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm making new things that we've never had, especially today. But I'm also I'm testing my family out while I cook for her, so I'm probably saying I'm focusing on her a little bit more. But I think that's it for today. I just wanted to do my first Periscope on cooking, Trim Healthy Mama way. I don't know if I said it, but that pizza is an S. The dirty rice is an E. And those just peachy muffins are E. I actually made Gwen's Nest syrup, but I made it with peaches, and because I bought a case of peaches from Western Colorado, they're the best, Palisade peaches, they're the best. So I bought a case of peaches and I had frozen them, and I made up that syrup. So I put a little of that syrup on top of those little muffins. And those soups are both S's because they have coconut milk, and they've got more fat. So if you guys would like more of these, let me know. I will have to cook on Friday morning. Or I'm sorry, this week is a different week. I don't think I have to cook this Friday morning. I'm not sure. I need to ask her. But I may come back Friday morning. I usually cook early, like 6 a.m. to 10 or 10:30 maybe, and I wrap it all up, take it to her, and get it to her before her first snack or lunch. She actually paid somebody before she decided to hire me to cook for her, and so she already knew the concept of 3 hours in between meals. And I just said, just don't go over 4 hours. And I've been doing, personally, I've been doing this journey for over 2 years. And it's just become a way of life. And I have both the new cookbook and the new Trim Healthy Mama Plan book. And I'm learning new stuff, which is really good. Just stuff that reinforced what I needed to know. For example, the salmon, the salmon bisque. There is something, now I'm drawing a blank. I think it says in S Meals to not go over a half a cup of butternut squash in a serving. I should have probably looked that up, but I put a half a cup in hers. In fact, I doubled the recipe because I made some for me and I made some for her. So I put a full cup. I still have a lot more butternut squash I got to figure out what to do with. Probably do mashed butternut squash later this week. Anyway, I think I'll be done here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably come back Friday or Tuesdays are my normal days. Today's a Monday. I had to cook 3 days worth of meals because this is a different week for her. But my normal is to cook 2 days worth of meals at a time, and I will sign off here. Thanks, guys.